Manualet na e prekim. A ta la dhe pak ma bardh?
Jo.
Këta, pamjen? Se akum ullë për shkak të baterisë.
Jo, shumë punë, për që. Edhe na që ta sen, du të pas shumë kujdes. Na tre. Jo, për za.
Për za, po.
Me full këtë një. Edhe na që ta sen, du të pas shumë kujdes. Na tre. Jo, për za.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining our celebration today. We'll begin with a surprise video for our students. So students, please make sure you're watching.
Superstition is the way.
the last 4 years. Next up, can everyone please stand for our national anthems? The national anthem of the Republic of Kosovo and of the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you all. You can be seated. Again, good afternoon and welcome. It is a distinct honor to welcome students, family, friends, supporters, RIT staff, and faculty. This is not just a day when you get a piece of paper. Today we celebrate your entire life of learning. What's more, this is a notable moment in our world history, as you have all reached this special milestone, despite the novel challenges of the past year. Would any of you swap this moment for 1,000 followers on Instagram? No, probably not. Truly, it is with great pride and joy that we acknowledge our 2021 and 2020 graduates, your dedication and your efforts. Your journey does not end here, but may it be the start of something meaningful. May you keep asking difficult questions so that we may continue to celebrate your contributions to building a more harmonious world, one conscious breath at a time. And now I would like to welcome Rochester Institute of Technology in Kosovo President and Dean of Faculty, Dr. Kamal Sharabi.
Thank you, Senator. Well, the glasses and masks, they don't go together. And we're going to be foggy everything. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to 2020-2021 commencement ceremony. For sure, this was a challenging year for all of us. You switch from traditional classroom to online, then we switch you to hybrid, then we switch you to online, switch back to hybrid, and now we separate you, right? Okay, and you were able to navigate through all this and be here, and you finish it. Congratulations. Let me take a moment and introduce the guests on platform. And in advance, I want to apologize that we're going to butcher some of your names. Okay? Now, of course, Sarah Baxley, the Master of Ceremony, Ms. Yohona Georgiala, Mr. Yu Zagraja, Mr. Ardi Shida. He was not able to join us, but he's one of the big supporters of all of our students and RIT Kosovo. Dr. Aphrodita Ademi, these are members of Board of Trustees for RIT Kosovo. Professor Venera Dimokai, which most of you know her very well. She is the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Albina Baldimai Pasha, Associate Dean of Students. And of course, the one that you know, Bendi Ahmati, right? The President of Student Government and Valedictorian for the class of 2021. Thank you everyone for being here with us. Now, in addition to our guesting platform, we do have Mr. Ron Sami, Chairman of RIT Kosovo Board of Trustees, Dr. Ellen Greenberg, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs of RIT Main Campus in New York, Professor James Meyer, Associate Provost for International Education and Global Program. They could not join us due to the travel restriction that exists due to the coronavirus, but they are with us virtually, and you will see them later on through other programs. Now, the most important group that you know them is our faculty. I was able to bring some of them to this room, that you'll see them. The rest are in their offices, in the hallways, waiting for you, okay? Make sure you see them, because this is the moment that they really enjoy to see you. They can't shake hands with you, but they can at least punch you for all those hard times that you gave them in this past 4 years, okay? Now, and the last but not the least, it is my honor to announce that a beloved ex-colleague of ours, Her Excellency the President of Republic of Kosovo, Professor Dr. Vjosa Osmani, will be with us virtually, and you will see her later on through the program. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to RIT Kosovo AUK 17 commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 and 21 today. Okay? In light of the historic pandemic, I'm grateful for your resilience and commitment, and I congratulate you on completion of all your degree requirements. Seeing you here today with your cap and gown bring me a special joy. Your focus and your academic success is testament to your determination and to your ability to adapt and succeed in an ever-changing world. I'm very proud of you. Dear graduate, this ceremony is a celebration of your academic achievement. Many of you graduating today have witnessed your parents and your family members sacrifice without hesitation for your academic progress and success, and often with a smile. For you to reach this very day, they too deserve a proud and joy they feel your academic achievement, for your determination, and for the beautiful future that awaits ahead of you. As such, please join me to congratulate and applaud the family of our graduates, who are the unsung heroes and the team behind every student that's receiving an RIT degree today. Now later on, I'm going to ask you to thank your parents, and I'd better hear that I want this building to shake, Okay? Since I don't see you, okay, make sure I hear you. Otherwise, your degree never going to be confirmed. Okay. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our friend, partner, and supporter around the world who support our students with the scholarship, enabling hundreds of young minds to have access to an excellent and fully accredited American education in Kosovo. Some of these friends, partner, and donor are here with us today, and some virtually from far away. And on behalf of RIT Kosovo and our students, I want to extend our warmest gratitude for their commitment to support Kosovo's best and brightest mind with access to education regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, age, and national origin. Beloved student of RIT Kosovo 2020-21 graduating class, you are the future leader and thinker of Kosovo and the region. You are now ready to complete in a faith-free and democratic society and to deploy your RIT education to learn new things and to solve great challenges wherever you may encounter them. At times, destiny calls on us from roads less traveled, from a top impossible challenges, the cast immediate shade. I encourage you to stand tall in the face of such challenges, to live with honor and integrity, and to be fearless in competition and courteous in victory. That's the most important part, that to be courteous in your victories. I wish you, every one of you, to remember yourself when you first walked through the gates of our beautiful campus. You remember those days? Yeah. First you sit in those chairs and listening to Lavon, right? Okay? And he never stopped talking, he kept talking. Then you walked through the hallways and you saw the classrooms, you saw the advisor. And then you learned the advisors, they don't smile, right? Many of you complain to me, Medina doesn't smile, Shaponia doesn't smile. But today, look at them, they have the biggest smile in their face. And they're happy that you finished. Now, we keep everything that was happening in canteen for later. Okay? Take a moment and reflect on the growth and the changes you have undergone. As you continue your education or explore into the professional career, I call on you to enhance change, to keep an open mind, and to commit all your heart and energy to your calling. The Rochester Institute of Technology is a world-class academic institution with nearly 2 centuries of tradition and well-deserved global reputation. A degree from RIT Westview with a special right and privilege which come with personal and social responsibility and with high intrinsic expectation. Upon receiving your degree, you join a distinguished group of alumni who are actively involved making the world and Kosovo a better place by generating new employment in the private sector, leading emerging enterprise and government institutions at the center and local level in Kosovo, the region, and further abroad. And you witnessed that today in Kosovo, okay? Just, look at the list of the MPs that we have, how many coming from this institution. Ministers, deputy ministers, and so that they're coming in this institution. And we love to see you in those positions. This way you can build Kosovo for the future. Today I hope you're here with a deep appreciation of your time at RIT Kosovo and a strong commitment to put your excellent education, your energy and passion to great use. I hope you will always remember your student days and that you will reflect with love on the journey that has made you the tiger you are today. I hope you will cherish the friends and the memory you have made during your years at RIT Kosovo AUK. Your alumni matter. Congratulations all. At this point, it is now my pleasure to ask Dr. Jim Myers, the Associate Provost of RIT Main Campus, to join us to present a student award. Dr. Jim Myers, he will join us virtually.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Myers, RIT Associate Provost of International Education and Global Programs. I sincerely regret I'm unable to be with you today to celebrate our amazing graduates. As is the way of RIT, though, we continue to overcome obstacles and identify new ways to connect and remain a strong global community of RIT Tigers. I am grateful to have the honor to recognize so many of our incredible student achievements. Today, 9 of you will be honored for your hard work and dedication to your academic studies. Recognized through the RIT Kosovo Honors Program, the RIT Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar Award. First, let me introduce RIT Kosovo's honor students. The RIT Kosovo Honor Society is designed to further challenge and engage some of the highest academically achieving students. These students participate in research, professional development, and civic engagement. It is my pleasure to announce their names. Bind Amitai, Privada Hitoshi, Aurora Inji, Dr. Ramadani, Cindy Reuter, Fiona Shahini, Kiran Sheremetti, Rona Skanderi. It is also my honor to announce the 3 students selected for the RIT Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar Award. Each of these students has achieved the distinction of maintaining a minimum institute grade point average of 3.85 out of a possible 4.0. Their excellence, though, is not limited to academic achievements. The RIT Outstanding Scholar recognition is reserved for those students who also stand out because of their passion for learning. They are critical thinkers and leaders in the classroom. In addition, many of the scholars participate in student clubs, civic activities, work full-time or part-time, and collaborate on research projects. These students were also recently recognized at a ceremony on the RIT campus in Rochester, New York, and will be awarded a medallion to honor their achievements. I am proud to announce your name once again. Bind Amitai, Aurora Kinji, Ardonit Arifi. I also want to take a moment to congratulate all of our RIT Kosovo graduates. I am thrilled to see, even virtually, both undergraduate and graduate students crossing the RIT Kosovo stage once again. Today is a day of celebration. It is also a day for reflection on the knowledge and skills you have developed throughout your RIT academic career, those which will continue to be critical to your success going forward. Creativity, innovation, and future foresight have been consistent underlying themes across much of your coursework. From general management meetings to executive board rooms to public office, we increasingly need people who are able to think ahead, confront new challenges, and not just be able to adapt, but to be ahead of the curve. I believe that you, empowered with your RIT degree, are in a position to envision and lead your communities to what will undoubtedly be an exciting and dynamic future. Don't be afraid to change the world. It can use a little more change. One such student leader that I am proud to introduce, though I am sure he is well known to many of you, is your valedictorian, Bind Amitai. Bind has earned his bachelor's degree in applied arts and sciences with concentrations in management and entrepreneurship, economics, and statistics, and a minor in public policy. He has held positions with the RIT Kosovo student government for the past 2 years, first as the SG secretary and most recently as president. The continued student and global connectivity provided by the Kosovo SG over the past 2 years has played a critical role in keeping our community strong. Bind has also been actively engaged in RIT Sports Club, Charity Club, economics, entrepreneurship, and media clubs. During his studies, Bind completed an internship with Tressert Management Services as a researcher and data collector, worked as a policy analyst at American Chamber of Commerce in Kosovo and is currently working in USAID's program on commercial justice as coordinator of the Commercial Justice Academy. His main areas of interest include macroeconomic policy, development economics, and energy policy. After graduation, Dean plans to pursue a master's degree in the area of development economics and energy policy. Congratulations, Dean, on your incredible RIT academic career, and congratulations to all the graduates of 2020 and 2021. RIT is very proud of you. Congratulations, Dean, on your incredible RIT academic career. And congratulations to all the graduates of 2020 and 2021. RIT is very proud.
Thank you, Dr. Jim Myers, for your encouraging words. Now we would like to take a moment to invite to the stage our honor students, our outstanding undergraduate scholars, and Excellence in Student Life Award recipients for this hard-earned photo op. Can you please come to the stage? Thank you all. Congratulations to you all. Next, I would like to invite our RITK valedictorian to share a few words with us, Ben Ameti. Please, now is your time to shine.
Thank you, Ms. Dunsley. Maybe I can keep this off for you. Dear distinguished guests, professors, and family members, dear honored Madam President Yosa Osman, and dear Dean and President Dr. Sharabi, and dear students of class of 2021 and 2020. It is my honor today to stand in front of you as the valedictorian of the class of 2021, with the greatest opportunity to represent our generation. 2 years ago, I was a volunteer at the commencement ceremony at RITK. At the beginning of the ceremony, I saw one of the soon-to-be graduates walk the stage. She was the valedictorian of her class. It was the first time I heard about this prestigious award. I watched her with awe, being acknowledged for her achievements and representing her peers. I was truly eager and enthusiastic. It triggered something inside of me. I wanted to be her. I wanted to have the chance to be in front of my peers on this amazing day and greet them properly as we enter a new chapter in our life. As the enthusiasm wore off, I understood this task wasn't so easy. However, I was determined. I worked hard throughout my next semesters, and just a couple of months ago, I got the news that I was selected valedictorian of class of 2021. All that hard work seemed to pay off. I was thrilled, the happiest I'd ever been. Well, at least for a couple of hours. After that, to my surprise, I started feeling very strange. Like empty, I'd say. Not sad, don't get me wrong, just kind of neutral. Later that night, I opened my laptop and started listening to a random podcast online, which apparently is what our generation does when it needs to face real problems. I was not that concentrated on the content of it at all. On the back of my mind, I was thinking about RIT Kosovo and our 4 years here. So, the first year. the first year started quite nicely. In orientation, they welcomed us with food and drinks. They gathered us in color teams. The red team was the best one, by the way. And they told us more about RITK, like the lectures are 4 times a week, Fridays are off, and there is something called the student government who gives out free pizza and makes these amazing parties. It was great. I was so happy to be here. However, once the classes started, the real challenges began. Like, let me read to you the 5 typical classes of a freshman. Math 1, Visual Arts, International Relations, Chemistry, and Public Policy. I remember thinking, am I going to finish the semester as a scientist, an artist, or a diplomat? This was all new to us. We were struggling to get some decent sleep between classes and homework. But the real heroes were our freshman classmates in uniforms, like seeing a first-year cadet solve a Covalent bond formula despite waking up at 4 a.m., I believe motivated us all. The second year was maybe the smoothest, my favorite actually. We were still taking some introductory classes, but now we were familiar with working in groups. We had developed another level of critical thinking, and we became familiar with academic writing. Outside classes, we created some of the best friendships that year and had the most amazing parties. On the third year, however, entirely different challenges started. We began to take some very demanding classes in our concentrations and developed into young experts of our respective fields. I am sure we all had our unique challenges, but if there was a top list of people who had the most difficult time at RITK, I believe that us, the economy concentration students, would only come second to the first year cadets. Besides all the graphs, the calculations, and the theories from centuries ago that we had to remember, we also had to display our talent in short comedy movies. Quite the experience. Jokes aside, the second part of the third year and this senior year were the most difficult times for us. Unfortunately, the biggest change for us didn't come at graduation. The biggest change for us happened a year and a half before our graduation, and we had to adapt to it shortly. During this period, even though we were at home, somehow the deadlines seemed to become even tighter, and our stress grew larger and larger. We missed each other, we missed our campus, we missed our professors, and we missed everything else about our routine at RITK. Despite all, somehow we managed to stay together and find the strength to come to this happy day, our graduation. As I was reminiscing through all these memories, the podcast I had on was just a voiceover down the memory lane. At one point, however, it caught my attention. The podcast host, Dr. Jordan Peterson, said something that had a great impact on my personal situation, and I quote, "The positive emotion that we find sustaining is experienced in a relationship to an unachieved goal. It's hope that drives us forward. Attainment locks you in a frame, and you need new frames to drive you forward." Exactly, I thought. I replayed the part numerous times, and I was kind of relieved. That feeling of neutrality with becoming a valedictorian was not so strange anymore. It was my line of thought that had made it that bad. I had been treating the award as a conclusive end goal to my academic career. But in fact, in a couple of years, when I look back at this moment, I will not remember it for the award, nor as something that just stands there decorating my resume. I will remember it for the honor that it gave me, to stand here before a few and share the most important lesson that I've learned. We should not view an award or our graduation, in this case, as the accomplishment of an end goal. It is not just the attainment of the diploma that defines our time here at RITK. The relationships we have developed, the skills we have mastered, even though through them meaningless classes and projects, and most importantly, the finding of our unified tiger spirit that embodies the desire to help and improve our community will enable us to chase after our greater and greater goals in life. We indeed started our journey at RIT Kosovo at the very first floor of this institution, when we took our TOEFL tests and math entrance exams. However, as you can see, we're finishing it literally at the top of this institution. And I truly believe that the sky is the limit for us. Dear class of 2021, once again, it has been my greatest pleasure in life to represent you today, and I cannot wait to see what we are going to accomplish together in the future. Thank you.
Ben, for your wise words. Up next, we have a short message from Mr. Ron Sami, RIT Kosovo Chairman of Board of Trustees.
Hello, and greetings and best wishes to all of you from here in the United States. Special greetings to Dr. Sharabi, of course, President Osmani, thank you for being with us, our friends from RIT, our dear faculty and staff, all guests, graduates from the class of 2021 and 2020, and most importantly for me, special greetings and welcome to the parents and grandparents and family of the graduates. I'd also like to wish you my best during the Baidam festivities in this holiday. Përshëndetje Vit Baidami. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ron Sami, and I am the current chair of the Board of Trustees of RIT Kosovo, or as I still call it, AUK. Normally we would all be together, and I would see your smiling young faces and the pride in your parents' eyes. I know I speak for the entire board when I say visiting Pristina during graduation is one of the highlights of our year, and those of us who cannot be there very much are saddened that we cannot be there. But we still do what we can to figure things out and make things work. At this time, I would like to extend the board's gratitude and appreciation to Dr. Sharabi, to Visar Yasici and the entire staff, and of course to our extremely dedicated faculty for making it work and making things happen and work during these 14 months of the pandemic. We appreciate everyone's efforts so much. With that in mind, I would like to offer my deepest congratulations to all the graduates. I'd like to spend a minute to talk to you what this means, your graduation. When we started AUK nearly 20 years ago, you were young children. In fact, many of you may have been in diapers. And we had an idea, a dream, you might say, to have an American-style university in Pristina with a specific purpose of providing skills through education to enable the youth of Kosovo and the surrounding region to take their rightful place in the modern world, in whatever field you choose. Whether you are in a business meeting in Western Europe somewhere, as some of our alumni often are, or whether you're a PhD candidate in one of the world's oldest universities, as I'm proud to say some of our alumni are, or whether you're a grade school teacher nobly teaching the next generation, as I'm very proud to say some of our alumni are, or whether you're starting a business in Kosovo employing your community, as many of our alumni have, and of course, whether you end up in the halls of government trying to make the world a better place, as many of our alumni are. I could go on and on. My point is to simply say that this idea and this dream that we had nearly 20 years ago has become a reality. And what this reality means for you is you now have a reality. You have reached an important point in your life where with the diploma you're about to get, the world will acknowledge that you have the education and the skill set to participate in the modern world. This is a massive achievement. And again, congratulations. But I ask that you do me a favor and tonight take a little bit of extra time and a little bit of extra care to thank your family and the loved ones who have helped you along the way. It probably would not have been possible without that help. Now, at this point in my presentation, I would normally provide you with a long list of advice, but in this format, I have very little time. So you see, even in the pandemic, some good things happen. You don't have to listen to me lecture you about all sorts of advice. I only have one piece of advice for you. Every successful person I know, and I've been blessed to know a lot of successful people, has a few things in common. They work hard, of course, they care a lot, they have passion. But the two things I'm talking about are almost all of them, in fact, all of them that I know have positive energy. They think of the world as a positive place. They see the glass as half full, not half empty. They take failure and mistakes and turn them into lessons learned to how they can get better. And they use this positive energy to have a productive mindset. They don't lament, they don't complain about the world being unfair. They know the world is unfair. Instead, they take what they can control and they try to make things better every day. So my advice to you to heed these lessons today, tomorrow, and the rest of your life. Approach life with positive energy and a productive mindset, especially when things are difficult. My experience teaches me good things will happen for you and your loved ones if you do that. Now it is with great pleasure for me to introduce your graduation speaker, your president. You will forgive me if I don't go through all of her remarkable achievements, because she is well known to you, as are her achievements. I would only like to highlight two things. One, she has chosen to serve. She has chosen to serve before she became an elected official, which of course is a massive amount of serving. She was on the staff of prior presidents. She worked on your Constitution. And she served by teaching, which is so noble. She teaches in Pristina. We've been very fortunate to have had her lecture at AUK, and we hope she will do so in the future. She's also taught in America. And I just want to acknowledge this point, that service for others, whether it's through government or teaching or anything else, is a noble thing to do, and let us commend her for that. Finally, when we started AUK, we noticed a lot of the youth in Kosovo lacked confidence. They lacked confidence because they didn't see that many successful people around them from Kosovo. Well, I highlight for you, she's a Kosovar, and that's one thing worth celebrating. So without much further ado, please join me in welcoming President Osmani.
Inderuar Dr. Shahrabi, të nderuar Dr. Myers, Dr. Granberg, inderuar Zoti Cami dhe nderuar anëtarë të bordit, inderuar staf akademik, të dashur student që diplomoni sot, të nderuara familje që sot e keni zemrën plot krenari. Sot është ditë e bukur jo vetëm për ju, por për të gjithë vendin tonë. Sot, shumë mendje të ndritura e fillojnë një kapitull të ri jashtëzakonisht të veçantë, i cili aq sa mund të duket sfidues, është thelbësisht premtues e i bukur. Planet, ëndrat, idet, pritshmërit janë aq të larmishme dhe në kokën e secilit e secilës nga ju ngjizen skenare nga më të ndryshmet. Kjo është bukuria e kësaj periudhe të jetës kur në fakt ke arritur shumë, por ke ende aq shumë kohë përpara e mundësi të pafund për të bërë gjërat që ti gjithnjë i ke menduar. Por përderisa mendja juaj sresht së punuari, ndaluni për një moment dhe shijoni këtë çfarë keni arritur. Shijojeni këtë ditë, të veçantat e saj, kuptimin e saj të plot. Nuk është asgjë e re nëse ju them se jetët tona janë shumë dinamike. Të humbasësh në vorbullën e zhvillimeve është shumë e lehtë sot, por të dish të ndalesh, të reflektosh, të kuptosh çfarë të bën të ndryshëm nga të tjerët, çfarë mund të bësh më mirë, është pasuria më e madhe dhe shkaftësia më e madhe ditëve tona. Të mos tjetërsohesh, por t'i qëndrosh asaj që të bën të veçantë. Kjo ka rëndësi. Kjo vlerësohet sot. Këtë duhet ta mbroni e ta kultivoni me shumë ngulm. Këto kohë përveç dinamizmit janë edhe kohë të sfidave të mëdha për njerëzimin, që nga pandemia e deri te ndryshimet klimatike, madhësia dhe serioziteti këtyre sfidave kërkon mendim të kthjellët, punë sistematike dhe vedisim të pashoq. Sot mbase mund të keni më dyshje në drejtim të asaj se si ju mund të bëni ndryshimin në këtë drejtim. Por më besoni, çdo hap, aktivitet, projekt, zbulim, studimi juaj është vlerë e shtuar për tërë shoqërinë. mos nguroni kur ta shprehni mendimin tuaj, dhe mos nguroni kur të ngrisni zërin për kauzat e drejta në cilat ju besoni. Fuqia e mendimit është e paimagjinueshme, e kur fuqia e mbron një mendim të drejtë e të mirë kultivuar, ajo është transformuese. Unë fola për sfida, e këto sfida kanë nevojë për zgjidhje. Sfida do t'i keni të shumta, si në nivel profesional edhe në atë personal. Jo çdo herë jeta do të jetë një fushë me lule. Ju tashmë e keni kuptuar këtë. Dikush në forma më të buta e dikush në mënyra më të dhimbshme. Por njëkohësisht të gjithë kemi diçka të përbashkët. Sado fort ose lehtë që mund të jemi goditur nga jeta, çdo rënje është mundësi për një ringritje të re. Këtë duhet ta mbani mend për herë. Vendi ynë ka nevojë për ju. Tregu ynë i punës ka nevojë për mendje të ndritura, për mendje inovative, kritike, për ide të freskëta, për diverzitet, për cilësi e për maturi. Dal nga dalë secila nga ju do zëni vend në mozaikun e larmishëm të rrotës që e lëviz historinë përpara. Secila do e pohoni rolin tuaj dhe do e japni kontributin tuaj ashtu siç dini vetëm ju, duke besuar e uruar që çdo herë të udhëhiqeni nga motivet më të mira. Mos u dorëzoni përpara mosbesimit që mund të kenë të tjerët ndaj jush. Besoni fort në fuqinë e mendjes suaj, në aftësitë tuaja. Besoni se vërtet mund të bëni mrekulli. Për pak qaste dua t'i drejtohem vajzave që diplomojnë sot. Ju keni bërë histori të ndryshme, keni patur rrugtime individuale jetësore, por sot jeni këtu të gjitha të barabarta në arritjen tuaj, të gjitha të gatshme për të përqafuar të ardhmen dhe për ta zotruar atë. Të dashurat e mia, ju jeni burim i pashtershëm i diturisë, i aftësisë për të bërë ndryshimin dhe për ta mundësuar transformimin. Punoni për të qenë frymëzim edhe për vajza tjera që vinë pas jush. Punoni për ta lehtësuar rrugtimin e tyre, të cilat do të vinë pas jush. Punoni për të qenë krenari e kampionet e gjeneratës suaj. Unë besoj në ju dhe do ju mbështes fort. Të dashur student që sot kurorëzoni me diplomim këtë kapitull të jetës suaj, ju ja dolët. Unë, si presidente, familjet e profesorët tuaj, njerëzit tuaj më të dashur, të gjithë ju shohim me shumë krenari dhe e gëzojmë së bashku suksesin tuaj. Nesër do të jetë një ditë e re, fillojeni mbar, pa marrë parasysh nëse vendosni të esni përpara me hapa më të ngadalt apo më të përshpejtuar. Synoni çdo herë që të rrugtoni gjatë. E gjersa ju të shijoni progresin, sigurohuni të merrni me vete edhe njerëz të tjerë, me të cilët do i ndani e do i gëzoni sukseset bashkë. Mua do me keni bashkëpunëtore të përhershme dhe uroj që rrugët tona të na ndërthuren sa më shpejt e sa më mirë. Ju prifte mbara, urime diplomimi, gëzuar për të gjithë ju. RIT Kosovo Class of 2021, you made it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Madam President, Ms. Vios Asmani, for your thoughtful words. It really is a great honor to hear you speak to our students. Next, we'd like to welcome our guiding host, Dr. Ellen Granberg, RIT Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good afternoon. I'm Ellen Granberg, RIT Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Welcome to this celebration of the classes of 2021 and 2020. While I am grateful that video messages such as this one and the virtual meetings with which we're now all too familiar have allowed us to stay connected throughout these challenging times, I also regret we're not gathered together in Pristina. Still, it is wonderful to have this opportunity to celebrate each of you and acknowledge this significant milestone in your lives. It's also a pleasure to recognize the people who, by their support, love, and encouragement, have contributed significantly to your success as RIT graduates, your families, spouses, partners, children, and friends. The pandemic has kept many of us at a distance, but I have no doubt their support of you was as strong as ever. In a world in which knowledge is increasingly a differentiator between the successful and the unsuccessful, you are in a position to make a meaningful contribution to your community, your nation, and the world. RIT Kosovo has prepared you well, but please remember, this is not the end, but rather the beginning of your education. The most successful graduates are those who continue to learn throughout life and who apply that learning each and every day. Many of you will choose to continue your education through a master's degree or even a PhD. Once it is safe to do so, many of you will also continue your education through travel and taking the opportunity to learn from new and different cultures. And many of you will continue your education by engaging in the critical issues of our local and global communities, listening to many different experiences and points of view, and helping to fashion solutions. In whatever way you choose to continue learning, I commend you. Why is this so important? Today, more than ever, the world needs people who do not create division, but connect. People who recognize, celebrate, and learn from our differences. People who innovate, collaborate, question, listen, and lead. Those abilities start with a lifelong commitment to learning in all its forms. Today, you are joining this community of lifelong learners, those dedicated to making the world a better place. Here in Kosovo and around the globe, we are so very proud of our RIT Tigers. I know that each of you will make a difference in your own way. This year, we have approximately 4,000 students earning diplomas globally. They are joining a network of 140,000 alumni throughout the world, working at the top of their fields and giving back to their communities. Today, as you make the transition from RIT students to RIT alumni, I hope you celebrate all the challenges you have overcome, the goals you have reached, and the lifelong friendships you have made. Everyone at RIT is thrilled at your accomplishments. Today, focus on good memories and take pride in all that you have accomplished. Whatever you choose to be and wherever you go, be proud of your roots. Be proud of who you are and remember that you are and always will be an RIT Tiger. Congratulations to all of our RIT Kosovo graduates.
Next, we have a few well-earned congratulatory words from our faculty, all of whom are incredibly happy to celebrate your success and look forward to celebrating your future successes as well.
Hello, class of 2021. I am a lecturer in RIT Kosovo, and it's been a pleasure to have you over the past 4 years as my students. I look forward to all your successes in the future, and best of luck.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations on your graduation. May you always dare to do great things with your life. Thank you.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations on your graduation. We are so proud of your achievements. Keep up the good work and make us always proud. Thank you.
To all the graduates who are graduating, or the graduates who are graduating, like, camera on, all functioning,
Yep.
all good?
Yes.
So to all my students, especially the seniors of International Relations, as we all know, we've had an interesting semester. We kind of just added another class at the 550 level. I am so very proud of each and every single one of you. A big congratulations to all the seniors. I'm super proud of you. It's been my privilege being your professor. I'm quite sad that you are leaving, but at the same time a little bit relieved as well. I expect great things from you. Congrats.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations. This is a great achievement for you. I'm looking forward to hear great news from your professional life. Thank you for being with us and good luck.
Dear class of 2021, congratulations on your graduation and all the best in your future adventures.
Johan, aman och idéer känns så
يعني يسبق ما عنده يشرب.
Ou seja, in the world of in the world of psychology, we would say that's my catchy phrase of psychology.
Okej, podobno poszło od kto?
It's a déjà vu, assim, não é?
Po. Graduates of 2021, you've made it.
Dear students, congratulations for your graduation. Since I always want to avoid philosophy, I shall simply cite Mr. Spock, live long and prosper.
Hi from RIT Kosovo. Congratulations, graduates of 2021. Keep growing, keep dreaming, keep making us proud.
Warmest congratulations on your graduation, class of 2021.
Thank you for that nice video. I especially like the outtakes. I mean, life is really just a bunch of outtakes, right? So thank you all for having the courage to share those as well. I would just like to say, as we near the big moment, where we will call everyone's names to the stage, as my wise husband reminds me, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with friends, you go with family. So let this serve as a good reminder to thank all of those who have supported our graduates' achievements along the way. Please let us acknowledge the families, wives, children, friends, mentors, and other supporters. May we see our graduates go far. Please, let's give a round of applause for all of these people who supported our graduates. I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Albina Valedictorian, Associate Dean of Students and our resident school counselor. Dr. Valedictorian will announce our graduates.
Seeing you all here today, RIT has prepared you, RIT Kosovo has prepared you well. But you should remember that this is not the end, but the beginning of your education. The most successful graduates are those who continue to learn throughout life and who apply their learning to work. The joy and honor that you have granted upon your families today is reflective of the academic foundations you have built for a better future for yourselves and for all of Kosovo. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for. It is our pleasure to confer the RIT Master and Bachelor of Science degrees upon our graduates. We take a great pride in conferring these degrees to you. The conferral of degrees will start with the master's students, continue with the undergraduate class of 2021, and end with the class of 2020. Dr. Sharabi will now join in the podium for the official conferral of the degrees while I announce your names.
Thank you, Albina. Now, when Sarah asked you to thank your family member, and so a few of you, I heard you, but the one in the classroom, I didn't hear you. As I promised you at the beginning, your degree will not be confirmed unless I hear you. I see you over here, I need to hear your voice. Oh, they didn't. They didn't hear me all this?
No, they can
Now, do you hear me now? Or is still in a, don't pass cheating sheet to each other. I don't think they hear me. Oh, well, I guess I pass it, you know. Okay. Now it's that time to recognize each graduate for their accomplishment. As a courtesy to all graduates and their guests, we ask the graduate to enter the auditorium in line with the COVID measure. That's another test. You have those X's on the floor. Make sure you're standing on those X's. And when you come on the stage, there's an X over there. You don't pass that X. Okay? Therefore, for every few centimeters is 5 points.
We now ask our master students to join us in the podium. Adelina Grainca. Arvin Paul. Dardan Hayrizai. Nergis Mehmet Ali. Vanessa Ahmedjekai. Next, we confer the RIT Bachelor of Science degree upon the class of 2021 and 2020. We will start the conferral with the honor students. Will you please join us in the podium? Aurora Kinje. Ben Ahmeday. Shirem Sharmete. Diyar Ramadane. Fiona Shahine. Rona Skendere. Cindy Ruta. Vivara Petoshe. Next, we will continue with the undergraduate class of 2021. Albina Haidari, highest honors. Ardonet Aripe, highest honors. Aiden Saramate. Olgi Gryta. Alisa Ramadani, highest honors. Ondra Mustafa, high honors. Andina Makole. Anida Sudai. Olga Kota. Arnold Hajone. Ariana Julie, high honors. Arlen Rejepe. Arthur Haidine. Aulona Ademe. Aurora Hussein, high honors. Beneta Goshe. Bert Hashi. Jane de Goshe. Blair Podrimaj. Brezona Hokaj. Dafina Goshi, high honors. Dafina Rizvanoli, honors. Dardan Jepais. Droata Tafile. Diar Goshe. Dion Krope. Donat Nija. Donieta Molina, honors. Dren Krasnice. Dua Kamberi, honors. Endret Fezulova. Era Grajčevci. Erdeta Hashwane, highest honors. Elmira Karavida, high honors. Ernera Dušinca. Fatos Maloko. Fatos Roce. Fiona Krasnice. Fisne Krafuna. Fitor Astofa. Doka Frutis, Doren Fetillo, Flutra Bislime, High Honors, Greta Drešan, Ideal Bislime, Highest Honors, Islam Bayramay, Clay Zbura, Leonita Latife Honors, Leonita Molina Honors, Leotrem Zio, Tek Ayoze, Dirak Hamite Honors, Dirigona Krasniček, Ljom Pranica, Mansur Bunjoko, Norta Emorlohu, Highest Honors, Natura Molina, Nita Huri, High Honors, Nita Pravashtica, Olsa Hote Honors, Reisa Kuche, Highest Honors, Rina Salite, Rona Dachore Honors, Ron Rafuna, Ron Shamsidine, Shpat Musa, Shchiponia Roma, Elsa Bote, Highest Honors, Beton Berisha, Joni Aliai, Elumerden Hassane. Lastly, we ask the class of 2020 to join us on stage. Adin Bola, Ariane Marine, Bestar Osmane, Bestar Osmane again. Emma Barocco Honor Society. Lirika Krasniček, High Honors. Marko Savic. And the last but not least, Vesa Osmane. Thank you all.
I have to do this in two groups. I guess I'm going to combine them to a single group. I was supposed to do in two groups, but I combined them to a single group. By the authority vested on me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees of Rochester Institute of Technology, I will now confer upon you the Master of Science and Bachelor of Science to which you are entitled and certified by the faculty and signify in the commencement bulletin with all the rights and the privileges pertaining to you. Congratulations all. You're not done yet. One more step. Okay? Now I ask all the graduates, to stand. Ah, they hear me now. Okay. Make sure you have your hat on, right? And now you can move the tassel from the right side to the left side, and you're officially the Tigers of RIT. We salute the accomplishment, the result in your graduation today, and wish you well in both your professional and personal lives. On behalf of the entire faculty, staff, and administration of RIT and RIT Kosovo AUK, congratulations to the class of 2021 and 2020, and especially the first graduating class. Okay, congratulations. Thank you, and best luck. Now, officially, as a tradition, we close the academic year 2020-2021, and hopefully see you, some of you, in September for the graduate program. And this September is a special. Those of you that will come back, you will receive 25% scholarship toward your tuition. Okay, and don't ask me to do that at a later date. Take advantage now. Have a wonderful day. See you outside. Yet. Have a sit. We have one more thing. Okay? We cannot finish the graduation without Santa closing. Okay? Now this is like a final test.
I suppose the tradition goes as the master of ceremonies, right? They open and then they close like a set of bookends. So here I am at the end. To say again, thank you all for joining us for this celebration of our 2021 and 2020 graduates. We would like to thank all of you, including those working for weeks behind the scenes. This is you, planners, committees. It's also with your efforts that you've made this novel commencement a success. So again, thank you for students, parents, grandparents, friends, guests who have joined us to celebrate our graduates' achievements. And I would be remiss if I didn't say it. Go Tigers!